the much you would lose in terms of profit when your house is being renovated after the fire occurrence. Yeah, that is also covered.
Okay.
You pay around 3,700 per year, and it can cover you up to a limit of 1 million.
Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin, in case you are here for the first time. Na sisi ni watu wa insurance. We do civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. In today's video, we are talking about a subject that probably we have not covered in previous videos. Na hawa ni watu wenye wako na biashara za Airbnb. There are a number of risks that comes with the Airbnb business because of course you are dealing with strangers. And you have invested quite a lot in that Airbnb. So based on that, we want to look at what are the available options in terms of insurance covers for Airbnbs. So kama uko na Airbnb, you need to protect your business because you are dealing with strangers. Mtu anaweza kuja kwa hiyo Airbnb, hiyo TV umeweka vizuri ama hiyo microwave ama whichever items that you feel they are valuable in that house, they need to be covered. Because you don't want to keep or to expose yourself, ile point you need to keep replacing the lost items. Maybe you are there and you have an Airbnb and you have challenges. We would really love to hear from you because we want to hear your practical side of it. But we want to look at what are the options that are available in the market for your business. Before we get into the video, into the conversation, I would request you to subscribe if you haven't. It's the best way to support our content. And if you have any question, leave that question in the comment section below and we will be able to do a detailed video for you. Tusema hapa hivi kazi yetu ni moja tu, kuelimisha, just to give you a chance to understand insurance products before you buy. So without wasting much time, let's get into the video. So karibu sana Bwana Moi.
Thank you Martin.
Yes.
Again, and to our viewers, I want to appreciate your work and the way you follow us and keep track of what we do. We can't thank you enough. So, and that is why we want to keep on educating you. We want to enlighten you, to update you on what is happening. And today we want to discuss something that is very, very common, but people don't take it as a risky venture as much as it's a risky venture.
Yes. For
Airbnb, I can tell you by the fact that it's not you who does occupy that house. It's a total stranger.
Yes.
That is why the protecting.
Yes.
Because sometimes you may find someone who is quite malicious, because we always have such people. He comes, he walks away with something. So you can also protect that as a business.
Yes.
And someone asked me, what is the difference between Airbnb and a domestic plan? And basically, the major difference is for Airbnb, the occupier here is a stranger and we have multiple. This one comes this day, the following day we have a different one. But when we talk of a domestic plan, we are talking of a cover that covers that person who occupies that, and usually just one. It's the same person.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whether you are renting, you can take up a domestic plan, which is actually very affordable. You pay around 3,700 per year, and it can cover you up to a limit of 1 million. That is 700. Now when we are talking of
so sorry, just to cut you short.
Yes.
So when you mean it has covered you, maybe let's do a figure of 1 million.
Yes.
So if something is either stolen or destroyed, maybe out of maybe a fire.
Yes.
So compensation will be done to that limit.
Up to that limit. That the maximum you can be paid is that limit. Could be 1 million, could be 500,000, depending with the cost of the content. And by us saying we would pay 1 million, doesn't mean that when something happens you'll be paid 1 million. It means that if your furniture is worth 200,000, the maximum we would pay is 200,000, because
so if it's the one that has been affected.
Yeah. Yeah, if your TV set is worth maybe 100,000, you would pay 100,000. So cumulatively, that is what we are saying. We would cover possibly 1 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
The limit maximum is 1 million.
Maximum limit
at
is 1 million.
Whichever thing that happens, either a fire or whatever.
Good.
If you choose a limit of 1 million, it's 1 million.
It's 1 million. That is the maximum you would pay. But of course, when such an event happens, we may not pay that amount because the importance of an insurance is actually to take you back to where you were before the occurrence of that particular event. All the same, when we are talking of Airbnb, it's a great venture, number one, profitable, rewarding, and that is why it is important to safeguard it. And the way you safeguard it is by giving it the following. Number one, you can give it what we call fire insurance. Yeah, that is the content you have may be covered up to a certain limit which you would choose. The Airbnb also allows you to cover what we call consequential or loss of profit or fire consequential, meaning that the much you would lose in terms of profit when your house is being renovated after the fire occurrence. Yeah, that is also covered.
Okay.
The small gadgets are also covered. That is, you could be having a laptop to entertain your guests. You could be having Wi-Fi kits. Those, they are also covered.